Hello, geometry students. Today we're going to talk about the segment addition postulate. Oops. And what is the segment addition postulate? So if you have 3 points and they're all collinear, meaning they're on the same line, and if you say B is in between A and C, if that's your setup, 3 collinear points with B in between A and C, then you can always say that AB plus BC will equal AC. In other words, part plus part equals the whole. And so if you were given the measurement here, the measurement here, or the measurement here, if you were given any 2 out of 3 of those, you could figure out the missing part. Now notice, the only time you can use the segment addition postulate is if the 2 parts in question do not overlap and there's no gap between them. In other words, one part ends when the next part begins. That's the only time you can use segment addition postulate. So here's an example of when we can apply our algebra skills to this geometry concept. So in this case, we're told that the measurement of segment AB is represented by this algebraic expression. And we're told that the measurement of BC is represented by this algebraic expression. We're also told that the whole measurement of AC is 59 units. Now notice in this case, we're given something for AB, something for BC, and something for AC. So in other words, for this particular problem, CD is just dead to us. It's extra information. It doesn't factor in. So what are our steps? The first thing you want to do is draw your algebraic expressions right onto your diagram. Always mark your diagram. So we're told that AB is this long, we're told BC is this long, and we're told that AC is that long. So mark your diagram. If you mark your diagram correctly, the problem starts to solve itself. And now you have to ask yourself, what algebraic equation could I now write given this the use of the segment addition postulate, this geometry postulate? I can now pull out my algebra skills because I know that this part plus this part equals the whole. And so I can write that into an equation. So I'm going to use my segment addition postulate, part plus part equals the whole, to write my equation. 4x plus 1 plus 8x minus 14 equals 59. And now I'm going to pull out my Algebra 1 skills and I'm going to solve this equation. I'm going to get all my x values on one side. I'm going to combine my like terms. Then I'm going to add 13 to both sides, doing my inverse operations. And then I'm going to divide by 12, do my inverse operations to find out that x is 6. Once I have solved for x, I can then plug it in to my original expressions to figure out what AB is. We were told initially that AB was 8x minus 14. Plug in our x and we get our value. And we can do the same thing for BC. You should always do a check step. We were told that part plus part equals the whole, and we were told the whole was 59. Did these 2 parts add up to 59? Yep, it's a good check step. So now you try, pause the video, practice on your own paper, and then press play for the solution. We're going to use our segment addition postulate to set up our equation. We know that AB plus BC will equal AC. And so we can set up our equation that way. We can combine our like terms and do our inverse operations to solve for x. We can then plug in 9 for x into our original expressions to figure out AB and BC. And a good check step is to know these 2 parts should equal the whole, and they do. And that is it for the segment addition postulate. So I will leave you with this puppy, and I will wish you a great day.